Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. You know, the wonderful Juicy and Claire on the handpan. You know, getting us. As we welcome everybody at their reflection, and also to remember one of our beautiful friends, Yvonne. And it's going to be a beautiful evening. Feel free to let your energies flow how they may. You know, this is a safe space for that. You know, Yancy is going to touch on that a little bit more, but this is a safe space. If it is, you know, sadness is a part of life. We know that. And unfortunately this week we also had another loss I must mention as well. Tashini passed away this week. So we will be remembering her. Her presence is truly missed right about now. Because I was in the back there and Vanessa was cutting up some orange and thing now. And we noticed she'd be like, that can happen here. No oranges, no tangerines, no nothing like that. So it's Vanessa's fault that they have oranges on the fruit platter. But we remember Tashini that way as well. So I am your host this evening, and it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Yanzi Ralston, who is the brainchild of Efficacy EVA, among many other children she has. She's involved in all of this stuff, and it is my pleasure to introduce you and say thank you for having me host this evening. And it's lovely to see you. Last time I see you was in China. Oh, sorry, oh gosh. Sorry.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Good evening, afternoon, don't know what time of day it is. Just some quick housekeeping. The toilets are to the right, gents that way, ladies that way. If their alarm goes off, run for their life. We have made a few amendments to the program today, but I will kick off and then we will pause to have a meal, and then we will start with the rest of the proceedings. I lost my train of thought. I need to read. And I'm going to read because, as Karen said, we lost a dear friend a couple of days ago, so it's all very raw. You will notice our Majonzi postbox, and you will notice that there's some cards on the chair. Joey will explain what you do, but if you the idea is that you write a little message to Yvonne and to Shini, if you know both of them, post it in the box, and we will be keeping it for a while, and once we get the messages, we will be taking it into the woodland forest. There's a very sacred space in the woodland forest. We will take the box to the woodland forest and we will burn it with some incense and some sage and some drumming, and we will just send some energy up with all our love. National Day of Reflection came about during the COVID. It was started by Marie Curie as a way of us remembering those who we have loved and lost during the pandemic. And UGiveHope, we have been doing it ever since. The UGiveHope initiative, we started in the first year of the pandemic, can't remember what year that was now. 2020. Yeah. Where we came together on a Friday evening, every Friday, just giving love, spreading joy from 7 p.m. till whenever, sometimes 10, 11, 2 in the morning. We were online. And many of the people here were part of that UGiveHope. We were a family. So in celebration of this year's National Day of Reflection, we have come together and we are paying tribute to our dear friend, Yvonne Witter. Now today isn't about her phenomenal career, because I'll be here whole evening just talking about all the wonderful things she's done during her career, but it's really about Yvonne, the friend that I knew, the friend that we knew, the person we love. Today was meant to be just about Yvonne, but her partner in crime, Tashini, Diane, as some of us know her, she passed on Wednesday. They're two women who so courageously fought health challenges that when people heard that Yvonne had passed, most of the messages were, oh my gosh, I didn't realize she was so ill. Same with Tashini. When people heard Tashini pass, it was, I just spoke to her a few weeks ago, didn't realize that she was so ill. Those two women were my sister friends. And in spite of their own illnesses, they would hold me up when I faltered. They would text or call me daily, and that's no lie, to make sure that I was doing okay with my own health challenges. But sometimes they would cuss me out for not taking their advice. They didn't take their own advice, but they would cuss me out for not taking their advice. They would always say, yeah, slow down, get some rest. And I want them to know that I hear them loud and clear, and I am listening. In 2020, when we saw that the Black community was being disproportionately impacted, we felt that tragic loss, and that's when UGiveHope was born. We had artists from 31 countries who came together, all providing us with a calabash where we could pause, we could reflect, we could laugh, and we could heal. We had a system of rotating hosts. There was myself, there was Super Trini, there was Yvonne and Tashini. And we took turns every week hosting as long as their health allowed. Tasha also had an idea that we could provide cultural food for families during Christmas, and she called it a turkey run. UGiveHope helped her to make it happen, and we ensured that families got chicken, turkey, jerk seasoning, rice, peas, veg, Jamaican buns, snacks, you name it. We made sure they got it so they could have a 3-course meal Christmas Day and leftovers Boxing Day that was in keeping with their culture. So today we are here honoring these two phenomenal sisters, Yvonne and Tash. So a quick history. When I met Tash, she was called Diane, and I was chair of the Race Equity Forum at Islington Council. And she just walked into the room and she said, "Oh my gosh, it's the shoe lady." It turns out she'd been watching me every day walking up Islington High Street, and she would practically stalk me because I have very unusual shoes. And she just used to marvel at the shoes I wore. Once we met in that meeting, she no longer needed to stalk me because she found that we actually worked for Islington Council. But what she did is she would phone and ask what shoes I was wearing. And if it was one she hadn't seen before, we would meet up for lunch so she could see the shoes. She became what was called my dioride, and that means we just had extreme loyalty for each other. Yvonne was also my dioride. Once she said something a bit off, and I visibly took offense. And I said to her I was hurt, and she said she was hurt because I was hurt. She said, "I will always have your back," and she did. So another quick history about Yvonne and I. I was working on a project and I needed a project evaluator, and someone said to me, "Why didn't you contact Yvonne Witter?" So I reached out to her and said to her, "Do you want to work on this project?" Bearing in mind we hadn't really met each other. One member of the team said they found Yvonne was too stern. Second member said Yvonne was too stern. So I thought I'd have some words with her. And I said, "Yvonne, people think you're a little bit rough around the edges." And she said, "I say it as I see it. I don't sugarcoat things." And then she explained why. She told me the story of her life. And after that chat, she said, "Yancy, I will do better. I'll work on myself. Please pull me up when you see me acting out of order or if I'm offending someone." And I could tell you in that moment, Yvonne and I became friends. Not just friends. We became sister friends. She accepted her shortcomings and she began to work on them with earnest. She didn't always get it right, but I always gave her 10 out of 10 for effort. She tried. Yvonne has written a chapter in my book called Black and Menopausal, Intimate Stories of Navigating the Change, and her chapter is called Understanding My Limitations. And in it she's very candid about who she is. She writes, "I have always been fairly opinionated and outspoken, and I can have a shrill voice and a temper alongside it. I'm also inclined to be quiet, because I am claiming superiority of intellect and intelligence. I'm just too damn tired." We all agree that was Yvonne to a T. She knew she was opinionated and outspoken, but we also know she was quite soft and compassionate. She just used the hard shell to protect her soft inside because she was easily hurt. Yvonne was also a joker. During lockdown, twice a month on a Saturday, a small group of 6 women would meet up on Zoom for lunch and chat. It began as a menopause luncheon, so we met up and we would talk about our menopause symptoms and put the words to rest. It soon became a safe space for us to chat all our business. We spoke about love, relationships, sex, past indiscretions, and life in general. Can't tell you all the things we spoke about, but let's just say that some of what Yvonne said made us all blush, and there was such scandalous laughter coming from the group. COVID was responsible for bringing us together. We had fun, so much fun in the midst of all the pain. And then out of that, Yvonne and I decided we would host webinars on intimacy and relationships, not realizing we were creating a safe space for a lot of people to heal. Tash was part of that group, and Tash and Yvonne both became very close. Tash also wrote a chapter in the menopause book, and hers is called My Fluctuating Libido. I'm not going to say anymore, I just leave a pause right there. Get a copy of the book if you want to know more about it. Those Saturday sessions, we all bonded. It was a healing space. Conversations were open, honest. There was absolutely no judgment. And Yvonne was at her absolute best. She gave advice, she offered support, she shared a contact, she started posting, she offered business advice. Yvonne did what Yvonne does. And it was all from a place of love as she knew it. After lockdown was lifted, 23 of us working in mental health, some who were people with lived experience, and some of them are in the room today, actually, thanks Bill. We went to Crete to do some work on Black mental health ecosystems in the UK. Tash and Yvonne were there. They were both managing their own health challenges, but it was good to see them care for each other. They would wait on each other every morning for the buggy to take them to the hotel. It was funny because they would tell each other off about taking their medications, and then they got up to all sorts of mischief. On one of the evenings, Yvonne, Patrick Vernon, and I went to the beach. All I will say is there was a bottle of whiskey involved and a card game called African Loving. If you don't know about African Loving, it's a kind of black version of Spin the Bottle. And we were sharing stories. We shared stories. And it was then that Yvonne and I realized that actually we had known each other a long time. She said, oh my gosh, that's you? I was there too. I was part of that. I'm not going to tell you what it was. We also realized that actually we hosted workshops together when we were younger. What a small world it was. We had not known our cross had paths in so many situations. When Patrick and I reached out to people to contribute to our book, Black Grief and Healing, Yvonne was one of the first people to say yes. The book is due out in September. If you get a copy, her chapter is called Funerals, a Place of Oral Traditions. And it really gives context to who Yvonne is. Yvonne, Tash and I have been working on Black experiences of menopause for a while to raise awareness of the need for inclusion in the conversation. And Yvonne and I planned a weekend retreat. That's the base of our award-winning film, Our Menopause, Black Women Speak. At some point during the proceedings, you will get to see a clip of it with Yvonne in full flow. She had us laughing. We laughed that weekend. And I am so happy that we captured it on film. I'll pause here and hand over to Kevin.
Thank you very much, Yanzi. We can clap, you know. So that was a brief history of Yvonne and Tashini's journey with us. Yeah, there's some girls on that name now. Yeah, real conversation. And both of them is terrors. 2 terrors, but beautiful. There's some more terrors in the room, but I will deal with them in a little bit just now. So we're going to pause for a little bit, and we're going to have some food served by the wonderful Super Caribbean Catering. My lovely sister is at the back there. You know, she is half of Super Caribbean Catering. And there is food, there's chicken, there's fish, there's some veg, and you can have that with some rice and peas. and a little bit of corn and spinach fritters on the side. All right. So we're gonna there's drinks on the right hand side at the back as well. So make sure you get something to eat, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Okay. All right. So I'll just play some music, and then Dougie's gonna come and play some pan while they get something to eat. All right. Thank you. Swiss on the band. And we jamming, right? We jamming. It's a day of reflection, remembrance. It's a day to feel good, right? To feel nice. I don't want to get itis either. I don't want to get itis, so they eat all their dinner. Then all they go want a little bit of tea or something and say, you know what, it's time to go to bed. Not yet. We have entertainment for you all this evening as well. As we're celebrating a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Saturday evening in South London. It took me almost 2 hours to get here. And it's just across the water. So I know some people that take them 2.5 hours because they live in Dawson. But the effort you made, good evening, Amanda, good evening. But the effort it took you all to get here, we are so thankful. Yes. Dougie Swiss, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Dougie Swiss. Hey. All right. So, I'll bring you back in about half an hour.
No? Oh, back in?
Yeah, back in half an hour. So, as we're going to continue with this evening's proceedings, to our fellow to my left-hand side, I visited him earlier because Shirley is nowhere to be seen. And if anybody knows about Shirley, Shirley is Brian's woman. She mashed up the house and she went, hey, hello, Brian. We know you're heartbroken. We know things difficult for you. And I said, Owen, where is Shirley? He said, well, I'll tell you she'll be running because she have a heart to banker. If you're not sure what a banker is when it is you're missing something so bad that you can't stop thinking about it. You don't want to move, you don't want to shift, you can't eat, you can't sleep. And she said she can't stand the fact that Brian didn't call she for Christmas. We didn't come and see her in the new year of 2024. And Owen, you're hurting Brian and you're hurting Shirley. You didn't bring Shirley here and you didn't introduce anybody else to Shirley. You know, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. Hold on, Owen, hold on, I'll sort you out. I will sort you out nice and easy, don't worry. So Owen is a ventriloquist. If you're not sure what a ventriloquist is, Owen talk there? Or they good evening? Everybody good?
He's not here.
He's not here, alright. If you understand, right? His voice has just changed, he just start talking in different tones, all kind of thing. Right? Yes, so give me the other one. I know, don't worry, I tell you don't worry. I'm talking to the people and I'm doing everything at the same time. Alright? So he's a ventriloquist that's going to perform for us this evening.
Woo! Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, for you all this evening, Owen Reed, the ventriloquist from somewhere up north, up so. Make some noise, Owen.
Okay, yeah, I do have some sad news, unfortunately. I know we've had some sad news, but I've got some even sadder news for Brian. Brian, unfortunately, as you know, Shirley's done everything to try and get your attention, whatever. But there is one thing she didn't tell you. Would you all like to know what she didn't tell Brian?
Yes,
I wish it was as simple as that. But it's far worse, Brian.
Is the father?
Oh no, hold on. Listen.
What's that?
She could not make it today, but she has sent her child. Okay, listen, we need to find this baby. So I know this baby's in this house. Baby, come here. Stop it. So, why did your mum send you?
She said, I said, hello to Dad. But Dad needs to take maintenance.
He wants to do what?
He needs to take maintenance.
He needs to pay maintenance.
Yeah, he not did nothing for me. That's why he got no hair and I got no hair. Because he keep all the hairs for himself.
Baby girl, that's not nice.
I don't care.
Okay, so baby girl, look, we're going to have to be nice to Brian. Did your mommy send you any message?
Yeah, Mommy said that. Dad.
What?
Dada's got another woman.
What?
Dada's got another woman.
Hi, Brian.
He's got another woman?
Yeah, Dada got another woman.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
I want to sing about this woman.
You want to sing about this woman? Okay, you're going to sing about a woman. Okay, let me see if we can find a song to sing about a woman.
Okay, everyone can join in as well if they know it.
Okay, we're going to see if we can get this one. Okay.
Diane, this is about you. Oh yeah. Dada, hear me. It's only a talking a thing. Oh, I heard it from someone else. I know you heard it, and I said it, and I stop the music. Everybody got to sing this to Brian.
Everyone's got to sing it to Brian.
Yeah, they all know the words about Brian being naughty.
You will know the words about Brian. So everyone, if you know this song, you've got to turn around and sing to Brian to let him know that cheating is not good. This is Brian's song. So we're going to start it again. So, yes, we've got. Okay, here we go. Everyone.
Everybody get ready to sing to Brian.
Okay, here we go, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're ready. Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, here we go. This is for Brian.
It's only a trouble. I can't hear anyone. Oh, I heard it. There is looking at my pants. I know you heard it. And I say, and I know you, and I know why. It's not easy to reach it. Just down there. It feels like my sister.
Here we go. Where does it live?
Okay, stop the music. Diane! Are you gonna take some money now? Mommy should have got one more song for you then.
Okay, we're going to sing one more song for Brian. Okay, so here we go. What's this other song?
Well, Mommy said it's a special song for Brian.
Okay, here we go. Everyone, if you join us, oh, wrong song, here we go.
Why is that one still playing? It's not that one first.
Okay, it's not that one. That should stop.
Oh, you're very clever man, aren't you? Okay, you're very good, aren't you? You know what you're doing.
Okay, here we go. Yeah. Lady Gaga? Okay, we gotta give her a good name. Now, what name should we call her? Because Brian never gave her a name. Junior Brian. Brian, have you got a name for your child? Kerry. Okay, so baby Kerry's gonna go now. So bye, baby Kerry. Okay, so we're gonna put baby Kerry away, but we have one more friend here. Okay, this is a guy all the way from Jamaica. Okay, and his name is Bud Marley. Bud Marley, that's right, Bud Marley. Okay, Bud Marley, come and say hello to him. Bud, come here, come here. Wake up, no, Bud Marley, wake up. Wake up, Bud Marley, how are you? You look at your nose. You said hi enough. Okay, Bob Marley. Okay. Look, he must be able to say something else. Why are you here? I'm going to sue the council. You're going to sue the council? Why are you going to sue the council? Well, they told me there's a lot of potholes. What do you mean there's a lot of potholes? Source advertising. Okay, look, before we go, can you sing us a song? Okay, all right, we're going to find one song for Bob Marley. Okay, here we go. And I tell you, we just can't get a staff anymore. Okay, so we're going to take you all the way to Jamaica. If we can find, here we go. And we're going to do his favourite song, Feeling High. So, on is that one? The night seems to fade, but the moonlight lingers on high. The pedal wanders forever high. So bright and the fading high. There is on this Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Okay, we hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Okay, and that's all for us from Bob Marley and Junior. Junior. Okay, goodbye, everyone. All right, bye.
Oh my goodness. You'll make some noise for Owen Reed, the ventriloquist. Oh my goodness. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. I mean, it's very difficult to concentrate, you know, to not use your lips and talk at the same time. You can do it? You can do it? I know you can do it. I know. Brian, so you have alimony, you have to buy Pampers, you have to buy formula, you have to buy everything. If I have money, yeah, but then you have a small thing, man. Then you have a small change. But Owen, come Owen. Right, Owen has been a part of the UGiveHope family while even we were during lockdown. So when it is we had our shows on Zoom, Owen will perform, and I'm telling you, it was absolutely fantastic. You know, and I've met him through the lockdown, through UGiveHope Fridays. So let's give him a warm hand, Mr. Owen Reed. Alright, so on your seat next to you, next to the tissue of course, you have these little cards, and Yanzi, if you want to remind everybody.
Okay, so the cards, if you can write a little message to Yvonne or Tash, or both of them, you pop it into the envelope, and the envelope just goes, there's a little flappy thing there, just to seal it, and it goes into our Majonzi box. And the idea is we will take the box to the forest. There's a sacred space in Woodland Forest. We'll take the box with the messages to the forest, and we will burn it with some sage and incense, some drumming, and just send up some energy for our sisters. And the flowers and the little message is for you to keep to remember our loved ones.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening again, everybody. If it is you're just coming in, we welcome you as well. And for those of you who had your food, you had something to drink, I know itis might kick in. I know you might sort of feel, yes, I'm looking at you. Not you, the lady behind you. Yes. Yes, Steve, I'm looking at you. You know how he is already. We're going to have a singer come and perform for us. And she's at the back of the room. I'm looking at her and she's not looking at me. Alex Watson, if we're going to have you come and sing for us with your lovely, lovely voice. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Watson.
Hi, my name is Alex Watson. I've been singing for a long time, but I am still incredibly shy. I don't know why whenever I do these things. So Brian asked me if I could sing a couple of songs. So I was going to do one with some music and one a cappella. So I don't know, you got that one queued up already? DJ Tree? Okay, we'll do the first one. It's called Disparate. It's just been released maybe 2 weeks ago, and you can get it on Kufe Records, www.kufe.com. It's produced by someone called Lyndall Lewis, who is some of you may know him. Lyndall, he's a legend in the game, and this is my latest track called Disparate. make sure we hold their hands? And how do we give them the future that they can understand? Don't we, don't we, don't we owe them that much? Don't we want to save them, not forsake them? Oh, them. A planet, a planet, a planet where they can live. Ooh, a planet, a planet, a planet where they can thrive. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you. So the next one I'm going to do without any music because I just got some other ones with music, but I'll just do this one. So it's called Every Time We Feel the Rain. And maybe you can give me a beat or something. You were right, I'm out of line. Have I gone too far this time? Too much time has been wasted on those things that just don't count. Maybe we can work it out. Light goes off, room gets dark. Without you, I lose my heart. Light goes off, room gets dark. You are my spark. I know I grow each time I go through pain and carry on to find another day. I've learned there'll soon be sun, a brighter day will come. Every time I feel the rain, I said things I didn't mean. Now I listen before I speak, 'cause you're somewhere I can't touch. Please forgive, this is much too much. Hope this pain ain't permanent. Light goes off, room gets dark. Without you, I lose my heart. Light goes off, room gets dark. You are my spark. I know I grow each time I go through pain and carry on to find another day. I've learned there'll soon be sun, a brighter day will come. Every time I feel the rain, I know we grow each time we go through pain and carry on. There'll soon be sun, a brighter day is gonna come. Every time we feel the rain. Woo! If I'd have known, I forgot, I haven't sung that song for so long and it's an old song and I forgot how high it was and I've got back from it. But thank you so much. Thank you.
Say everyone make some noise once again for the wonderful, wonderful Alex Watson. Come here, Yancy, come here, man. Everybody here is, we know you now. Come.
Hello.
How are you, alright? You wanted to tell me something?
Yeah.
You want to just tell me and tell everybody?
Everybody. So for those who were here earlier, when I said my 2 bits about Yvonne, and I mentioned that she starred in our award-winning menopause film, we're just going to give you a little teeny glimpse of what it was. Enjoy.
Well, none of us are right.
It is only where I wet myself on occasion. should have a little drink. And it makes me feel So this weekend, I thought it was me and people in their 80s and 90s.
Well, none of us are in our 80s and 90s, are we? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just didn't think there was any woman necessarily in my age.
I've never heard any other woman say at this age. Now, tomorrow, I'm going straight to Morrison's to buy
Before this weekend, I used to think it was only me and people in care homes who bought those. I buy them and stuff. Sometimes in my trolley people are looking, but I don't care. I buy like 3 packets. I thought I could be a carer, so what are you looking at?
I'm feeling totally liberated, and I'm going to wet myself whenever I feel like wetting myself.
Another thing I've done is to this is like reinforcement proper, the long journey, whatever. What happened with the sentence I did, you might get trapped. You put on the panting, as I said, large, and then you put the padding as well, the thick one.
Yeah, but my bum's big enough already.
Hold on. If you have an accident, which I have had,
Take the pad out, and your pad is still alive.
that was Yvonne. That really was typical Yvonne. If you want to see more, come see our film. But we have a few other clips of Yvonne. There's a slideshow that we'll be showing. It was really hard putting it together. It's just photos and videos of Yvonne over the years. What we want to do, we've also got some tributes that people have sent, but some people have said they still want to send in some tributes, so we're going to make a legacy book. At the minute we've got, I think, about 200 photos and about 20 videos. But we're going to collect, and then we will make a book, and we will give it to Julie, Yvonne's sister, and we'll get one for Dwayne, Yvonne's son. So if you still want to send in any photos you may have, or videos of Yvonne, or any tributes, and we make sure it's in the book. Back to you, Cemetery BJ.
All right, thank you very much, Yanzi. Well, yeah, Yvonne was a character, you know. She was a real character, but she was a beautiful, beautiful soul. Once it is you really get to know her. And after one conversation, literally you will know who Yvonne is, because she will tell you. You know, and if you didn't take notes, the next time you see her, she will tell you again. You know, so we have the wonderful Amanda here with us to give us some spoken words. So the wonderful Amanda, everyone.
Thank you, Super, and good evening, everybody. Good evening. I'm going to start out with one. This one's called Memory, so I'm going to start out with that one. I am the air surrounding you. I am that fresh morning dew. I am the rain that quenches women and men. I am pure love, pure energy that will never end. I am the wind that gently blows. I am the heat and the cold. I am the moon glow at midnight. I am in everything that feels right. I am the bird's song at daybreak. I am with you when you wake. I am a life lived with no regrets. I am the colours of a vibrant sunset. I am a cool summer's day. I am in each breath that you take. I am in everything you see. I'm now in your loving memory. And the second one is called The Gift. I am the colour that Mother Nature herself made me. So please don't try to persuade me that I am somehow wrong or try to change me. I am a gift from God, from the heavens up above, and all my melanin does is radiate love. Do not let anyone tell you that you are not good enough or you are not worthy. For you are born from love, and that love, it flows through you. It's the melanin of which I speak. It's rich, it's black, and it's precious, and it runs from your head down to your feet. I am the colour that Mother Nature herself made me, so please don't try to persuade me that I'm somehow wrong or try to change me. I am a gift from God, from the heavens up above, and all my melanin does is radiate love. We are black and celestial, and we are linked to the stars because we shine no matter our circumstance, and we never forget where we are. Our ancestors' sacrifices remind us again and again and again, we are born survivors. We are descendants of great women and great men. I am so proud to be the colour that Mother Nature herself made me, so please don't try to persuade me that I am somehow wrong or try to change me. I am a gift from God, from the heavens up above, and all my melanin does is radiate love. I'm proud to be living in this ebony skin. I'm proud to celebrate all black things. I'm proud to watch our children reach for the stars. I'm proud of being black, and I am proud of who we are. I'm so proud to be the colour that Mother Nature herself made me, so please don't try to persuade me I'm somehow wrong or try to change me. I am a gift from God, from the heavens up above, and all a melanin does is radiate love. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Amanda. Thank you very much, Amanda. Yes, everyone, make some noise. Hello, everyone.
Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm giving everyone a love heart to show some love to these beautiful ladies what we've lost. So I want everyone at the front here so we can take a photo with your love heart to show your love. So everyone's got a balloon. If you'd like to come down to the front, and someone's going to take a photo of everyone to show some love. So all the ladies, that's it. Okay.
Are they free to come up? We see everybody face, we see other face. On the stage, please, yeah? Go up on the stage. Jump up on the stage, jump up on the stage, jump up on the stage. Don't leave on the stage, your family on the stage. Whisper on the stage, Wilhelmina on the stage. Everybody on the stage. We're on the stage, we moving on the stage, Brian on the stage, we all on the stage, we jam on the stage, Yvonne on the stage, everybody on the stage. Say we moving, say we moving, say we moving, say we moving, hands them on the stage, everybody moving, hands them on the stage, everybody. Wait, Owen, where my heart?
Yours is coming, yours is coming.
Yeah, everybody's up here. Everybody I see, green, red, blue, purple, black, yellow, white. Why are you hiding? Come forward. Yeah. Hey. I'm still waiting on my flowers, yes? I'm still waiting on my heart, all kind of things. It's okay, I go stand this side. I go stand here. This is beautiful. This is absolutely amazing.
Okay, basically it's just to show some love to the ladies that we've lost.
To Shani, they're showing your love. Yvonne, they're showing your love too. Wow.
This side?
Next to Mood.
Go by Mood, yes, go by Mood. Oh, just smile with all your heart, smile with all your heart. Literally smile with your heart. Figuratively too, smile with your heart. That's beautiful. Lovely.
Show some love!
Raise your heart.
In English. Go well in peace. May the light shine on you. Go well in peace. And may the light shine on you. One more time. Go well in peace. And may the light shine on you. Go well in peace, and may the light shine on you. Beautiful.
Thank you very much, Jude. So as we move on with this wonderful evening, have a lady from Montserrat in the audience. And before, don't be like really, I tell you I was coming for you. Yes, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up, everybody.
Talk about people business. Lord. Good evening, everybody. Tonight is reflections on people. That video had to make me smile. As Trini said, I'm from Montserrat. A very dear friend that I've known since birth is being laid to rest in Montserrat as we speak. A lot of you know the song Tiny Whiny, but you never knew the man behind it. And that is the man who's been laid to rest today. And look at Bacchanal. Look at Bacchanal. There's no other place I could have been today, but here to fellowship with people like you, as a friend is being laid to rest. It's a Bacchanal man. This week, we got another sad piece of news. And it made me change everything not everything, but one of the things I was going to do today. Because I was going to just do 2 of Maya Angelou's poems because Yvonne loved Maya Angelou. But now that we have lost 2 amazing women, I wanted to say my poem, which is called Caribbean Woman. And I think the 2 women we're thinking of tonight and reflecting on are true Caribbean women. I am woman, Caribbean woman. From the top of my curvy, statuesque body to the tips of my dare to be bare feet. Yes, I am woman, Caribbean woman. Ebony coils run free on my noble head, wild and free, neither golden nor silken, but thick, woolly thread. Because I am woman, Caribbean woman, loud and colorful, bright and flamboyant. My uninhibited smile and musical voice says, I am woman, Caribbean woman. You may see me as an alien idiosyncrasy, but inside you fight a losing battle against your fascination with me as a woman. A Caribbean woman with a preference for the pulsing beat of calypso, the sensuous sway of my voluptuous hips tell you I am woman, Caribbean woman. no intention to ever conform, I boldly pilot life's journey, marching to the beat of my own drum. As a woman, a Caribbean woman, existing outside my native habitat, defying all odds, charting an uncertain destiny as a woman, a Caribbean woman, born of a proud ancestry, an Amazonian survivor, deep in the jungle of this empirical city. I am a Caribbean woman. Now, this one is purely for Yvonne, and I remember her reading this one of the nights that we did UGiveHope. And it's Maya Angelou's Still I Rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with glue? Because I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns, just like the certainty of tides, like hope springing high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head, lowered eyes, shoulders falling like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Huh. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard that I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard? Huh. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness. But still, like air, I rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I am a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and telling, I bear in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear. I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise.
The flutes that you hear is supposed to be Yvonne's soul flying free. You had to fall to belly when you heard the call. Never afraid to defend those experiencing strife. Equality and freedom with justice for all. was something that you wanted to fight for throughout your life. You were so proud to have the opportunity, helping women from Benin working in Sicily to stop them from being exploited. You then found the means, a GoFundMe project for them to buy new sewing machines. Oh yes, there is something we want to say, Yvonne. Thank you for the wonderful things you said and done, teaching us there could be no gain without pain. And you know that we would all do it all again. We will miss your mischievous smiling face, even though we know you're gone to a better place. Rest in peace with blessings from everyone. Thank you for the journey you took us on, Yvonne. All through the COVID crisis, conditions were dire. We had to find new ways to deal with these situations. You told us support and training is what we require in order to become successful organizations. Via our Northern Initiative in Manchester City, you got people meeting using online technology. By sharing our information, we soon saw the light. You gave us the inspiration to do what we know is right. Oh yeah, there is something we want to say, Yvonne. Yes we do. Thank you for the wonderful things you said and done, teaching us there could be no gain without pain. And you know that we would all do it all again. We will miss your mischievous smiling face. Yes we will, even though we know you've gone to a better place. Rest in peace with blessings from everyone. Thank you for the journey you took us on, Yvonne. You were a special lady who traveled so far, not only geographically but in spirit also. Europe, Brazil, the Caribbean, and of course Africa. Into people's tongues, their homes and their hearts is where you would go. Communications, media and business professionals, and all the on skills and training that benefits one and all. Through Operation Black Boat, we learned to have choice. And back in the day, you practiced your skills writing for the boys. So we want to say, yeah, there is something we want to say, Yvonne, as we do now. Thank you for the wonderful things you've said and done, teaching us there can be no pain without pain. No, 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 no. And you know that we would all do it all again. We will miss your mischievous
Alexander the Great, everyone. Alexander the Great. Alexander,
Yes, sir.
in typical fashion, right?
Yeah.
When you perform, who does perform after you?
My wife.
So come and introduce everybody to your wife.
The better half of the family. Off you go, better half.
What's it?
Please welcome my beautiful poet wife.
Oh dear. Now you all. Oh, good. Thank you. God, this guy. He remembers everything. I was wondering one day how we're going to hold this and hold that, and scroll up and down. But he thought about everything. Yes. This guy's a champion. Now let's get my phone the right way up. I started writing this after I heard about Yvonne, and I finished writing it when I heard about Tash. So this is for them both. Hug yourself with tender arms. Feel your mother's arms around you. Feel her mother's arms and the mother before her. Let the steel in that embrace sustain you. Chest to chest, feel the heartbeats of each ancestress in their dreams for our fulfillment. We are the harvest, planted orchards and fruits, ripening to sweetness in the fullness of time. So walk with beauty in your step, live in your truth, face life with hope, but with gloves raised. Spread your joy throughout the nations and bandage the wounds of 1,000 cuts. Thank you, that's that, 1,000 cuts. And I was deliberating between an old poem about what we inherit from our parents and what we pass on to our children, and a newer poem. And I thought to myself, I'll go for the newer poem. This poem is called When I Was a Black Girl. When I was a black girl, I wore white socks that sat halfway up my calves, one always higher than the other. Chilblains chewed toes that paraffin did not cure, no matter what I did. When I was a black girl, I was loud and noisy at home, yet in the street, I had no voice. I raged and fumed, silently seething, never coming to boil, no matter what I did. When I was a black girl, my mother would yell at me. So did my father at times. My siblings, often. That's because I tried to be strong when I was always wrong, no matter what I did. When I was a black girl, I dreamt of white things with a black head. Imagine that. Enid Blyton was my best friend. I had no other, no matter what I did. When I was a black girl, I had nappy hair on a nappy head, crying tears of shame. No escaping that, no matter what I did. Now, I'm a black woman. I wear socks from Africa. See them there? Of equal length. My voice is a person who walks ahead of me. How I long for that dear voice shouting in love for me. My friends see the me behind my smile. My wounds are bandaged with the words that spill from my pen. and my hair. My hair is a crown of black sand and snow, proclaiming my royalty. Now I am a black woman. I am a queen, no matter what I do. Thank you.
Come on.
Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So we have a few more selections before we finish up the evening. And we'd like to acknowledge all the family members representing Yvonne here this evening. You know, so it's nice to see you, finally meet you. Hi. Hi. You alright? You good? That's your daughter? If you know how much chat she was giving me no chat in the back. She wasn't giving me no talks. She just said some food. The gentleman was very, very kind as well as your husband, right? You know, so let's give them a round of applause, the family of Yvonne. And let's give Tashini a round of applause as well, her family, you know. It's a little good time for everyone. See the man walking with a big heart around his ankle. Watch it. A whole heart around your ankle. Go through, go through. Go through, my brother. Go through. Come back, come back. Aye. So we have two reggae artists for you. And I'm talking about top of the top reggae artists from the UK. Yeah? Not any kind of, you know, top of the top. So I'm going to invite Mr. Momo Watt. You know, he has had several solo number ones, you know, Christmas number ones, I think too, you know. He is a reggae singer, he's from Jamaica, and he does his thing. And I met him, everybody that's been up here, I met them through COVID. We've met them through COVID. Momo, it's not going to change. I'm still going to be taller than you.
I don't like standing next to you.
Plenty of people that say that and they still come and stand up right next to them. So the wonderful Momo is going to sing some tunes for you all. And when I tell you, buckle up. If you feel like getting up and doing a little swing thing, nothing wrong with that at all. Alright, because straight after Momo, we have the next reggae artist, but I will bring her on after. Ladies and gentlemen, Momo Watt.
Yes, good evening everyone. How are you feeling so far? I can't hear you. By the way, I'm going to do track 1 all the way and then track 4. Okay, before we get into it, now let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in Jamaica, but guess what? I grew up in the UK. But I come from a very famous group called The Chosen Few. You're a big girl now. You know that song? Okay, let's go. Give me some volume. Huh? Everybody, put your hands in the air. Come on. Life is what you make it. Whatever you got, don't waste it. Live, live, live. You can make it. This life is far too short. You work from day to day to earn some money to buy our way. We've got to enjoy our lives, but also we got to make sure that we love each and everybody. You love each and everybody?
Yeah.
No, man, that's a bit. You love each and everybody?
Yeah.
All right, the biggest question is, do you love me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay, now listen, this next one is my final song. You remember we had the pandemic not so long back, and then lots of things started to change for us here in this country. People started to get poorer. We started to struggle. If we have a motor car, if we have a house, we have mortgage to pay. This song represents that. It's called A New Day. And it's my current single, by the way. So you can go and buy it. More volume, please. We are people of many countries. Have we not learned how to live? There are rules that we must follow, but some declined, and that's their rights. 'Cause we're living in this modern world and wanting that perfect life. Buy a house, drive a car, the family is fine. Thank you, Lord, for our lives. We give thanks and praise to see a new day. Everybody's hoping for a holiday. We give thanks and praise to see a new day. Everybody's hoping for a holiday. Work and play, that's what we do. Every single hour of the day. These days your money don't go a long way. Inflation is high, mortgage reaching the skies. How many times have you been on the break line? They say you got that fight, your faith, where's the day? We give thanks and praise to see a new day. Everybody's hoping for a holiday. Good. We give thanks and praise to see a new day. Everybody's hoping for a holiday. We're gonna give thanks. Are you gonna give thanks? You gonna give thanks? What's your name? And you? Julie, you got a car? You got a house? Good. How many times have you been on the break line? Say you got that fight, your faith. Where's the day? Sing the song. We give thanks and praise to see a new day. Everybody's hoping for a holiday. Good. We give thanks and praise to see a new day. Everybody's hoping for a holiday. We give thanks and praise to see. We give thanks and praise. Everybody's hoping for a holiday. We give thanks and praise to see a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. it's been up here. It was wonderful, really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Mr. Momo wants everyone. A new day. A new day. So at this point in time, before we finish off the evening, we'd like to invite maybe two people who would like to say something on behalf of Yvonne, or just to say something positive and reflective on this National Day of Reflection. So if anybody would like to say anything, I mean, I could say so. Come Evan, come Will, come right next to me, or they could come up next to me, you know? Or this is Wandy Bacanalis, or this is Nevin, alright? She trains people to ride around London and thing. No, seriously, she does. She will message me and she does break the law too, because, yeah, I guess, you know, she will be riding, and then she will say, oh, yeah, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to tell the truth. I am telling the truth. She will message me and say, I'm going on ride now, but in my ears, while it is on a Sunday morning, she riding it. When she's meant to be paying attention and teaching the students and things, she had listening to music and things in her ears. No? That's not what happening? Alright, well, tell me something about Yvonne.
I met Yvonne through the UGiveHope initiative, or UGiveHope, Friday evenings during lockdown, which really helped me through the hardship of COVID at that time. But I'm up here to say that it's a small world, because I was teaching this young lady cycling. We got to talking and stuff, and then I was telling her, oh, on a Friday, you know, you should listen to this, UGiveHope, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I named some of the people, and she was like, hold on, I know Yvonne. She did a piece on me about travelers and gypsies and stuff like that, and she really helped us through some stuff as well. And not only that, one of my really good friends, Mona, as well, she met her through some initiatives as well. And it's just amazing how small the world is. And, you know, it's good to just be kind and be nice to people as well. And that's what Yvonne was to me.
Come on.
Thank you very much, Nevin.
Yeah, I met Yvonne the same way, online, on our Friday evenings during lockdown. That went on for about 3 years. And then the first chance we got after lockdown, I remember, Yancy, you arranged the meeting for us, and only the people that were on screen, and it was just so strange, because we felt we'd known each other for years, yet we'd never met. And that was the weirdest thing. We loved these people, and we had never met them. And that's why I suddenly realized how you can have love for someone and not have met them before. So when we went to Crete with Yvonne and Yancy, Patrick that's there as well, and Jay, and Tash, we got to spend quality time with each other, talking about things that mattered. And both Tash and Yvonne had a great impact on me. First of all, Tash made me understand that health was important, and I mustn't take my health for granted. She was very stern with me about that. And Yvonne made me understand that talents that you have, don't hide your light under a bushel. Because there are people that don't have light, and there are people that are waiting for your light to light their way as well. So do not hide your light. If you have a light, let it shine. And that's what made me take the course that I did. And I wanted to write. I love to write. And Yvonne made me realize that's what I wanted to do. So last year, I embarked on an adventure. So I started the master's course in creative writing. And I was longing to tell Yvonne how much she'd inspired me to do that. And I never got the chance. So when somebody inspires you and you have a chance to tell them while they're still with you. Otherwise you have regrets. I'll tell Yvonne's family. She inspired my life. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sarah Boyle. Good evening, all right?
Good evening.
My name is Carl Murray, and I was sitting down trying to remember the first time I met Yvonne, and you'll probably tell my age. It's back in the the late 1990s. I was a principal youth officer in Southwark, and Yvonne was working with the economic development team. And I sat across the room in one of the town hall, and she came up and she was very strident, very passionate about business, and very keen. And I thought, I need to talk to that woman afterwards. So afterwards we met, and I commissioned her to do some work for me. And since then, Yvonne and I, on and off over the years, until, 2014? With the establishment of Ubele, and we got involved in a number of different projects. And in the recent years, she, myself, and Ade been working with the Black Equity Organisation, and we put together a consortium, and it was right down her street. And we stood online because it was still COVID time. And we had hours, and my wife's in the audience, and it's hours on the line, and it's just laughter and joke. And she said, I thought you were working. And when you're with Yvonne, she has a way of leveling things down so you enjoy what you're doing. And she goes, I know you're serious, Carl. And it was such a great experience. And my regret was November, we were texting each other. And I'm saying, I'm coming up to Sheffield. She says, hey, just come up. I said, I'm looking for a window. I cannot find a window. Then I went off to the States in December, and I got the call from Yancy. And it was a blow. We had so much to talk about. We started to do the work around customer service. When she wrote her book, and it was in draft, she sent me a copy to have a look at it and to review it. And I reviewed it. We had long chats on the phone because I was involved in looking at restaurants and the customer service in the Caribbean restaurant trade. And she was writing her book around customer service. And we just spent all our time conversing about customer service. And the eventual book came out. She sent me a copy and wrote it with love. So I will always remember Yvonne. Fond memories.
Thank you very much. 1 minute, eh? And then Patrick, have 1 minute too.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, I'm speaking to my people. My name is Ross Griffiths, and I thought I could get away with not saying anything, but I couldn't hold back. Yvonne, I don't like to talk about Yvonne in the past tense, because when I look around, I see her legacy. When I look at the pictures there, it reminds me that she's still with us. So forgive me if I'm not speaking about her in the past tense. Her spirit lives on, her legacy's lived on. And I met Yvonne in the 90s when she did enterprise work in Brixton. And when I met Yvonne, she was just my kind of woman. She called a spade a spade. Yes meant yes and no meant no. My kind of woman. And we got on. Because at the end of the day, she was very much about her community, the betterment and the upliftment of her community. That was abundantly clear. She was not shy in coming forward, and she gave you the permission to shine. She never spoke lowly of anyone. She always wanted to uplift, do better. And so that's what I admired about her. Not only was she smart, she was kind. Yes, she was a bit stubborn, I suppose we all are in a way, but you know, there was something about her that was just, you take her or you left her. and we got on. And there was something that stuck to my mind last year. I was responsible for organising the Big Caribbean Lunch in Brixton, Windrush Square, which was in response to the Windrush 75 anniversary. And Yvonne came along on crutches, and I was on crutches because I broke my metatarsal. And she was there in all her glory. Vibrant, you would never imagine she was just a few days out of hospital. And we took a picture together, not me thinking that that would be the last picture that we took. And she actually put it on Facebook and said that she had a great time, good food, good music. And that's why you've got to live like it's your last, because tomorrow's not promised to none of us. And since then, there's been so many people. At that event last year, we fed about 150, including Yvonne. And Yvonne was the only person that attended that is no longer with us, who's absent in the flesh. But, I think that I take comfort because I knew her, and I had the privilege to learn from her, and I believe her work will live on. And she would, if she was here, she would want us to continue, celebrate her, and never forget her, because it is so easy done that we forget. We want to celebrate the life they live and not how she left us. So thank you for the opportunity to share in a few words, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you very much.
My turn. So, I told you about that beach and Patrick and the bus. Here's Patrick. Give a few.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. If Yvonne here would say, if she was here, she'd say, good evening, everyone. Yes. Okay. So we're coming to the end of the evening, and just want to give my personal tribute to Yvonne. Yvonne was a force of nature. She took no prisoners. So I'm not going to go, what happened in Crete, it stayed in Crete. I was joking. But Yvonne was, there's so many words you can describe Yvonne. I first met her actually in the 1990s as well. Because like Yvonne, like some of us, we reinvent ourselves. She was involved in business development, economic development, women empowerment, and then later on she got involved in a whole range of issues, from menopause, and then later on, sadly, she contributed to a book which we're hoping to get out later on this year about grief. And I know for a fact that if Yvonne was alive today, she would have been with me a week ago outside the Hackney Town Hall. Outside Hackney Town Hall, there were 5,000, lots of black women supporting Diane Abbott. Yeah, and what she went through. And in many ways, it's really sad because Diane's fighting to stay in the party. She's fighting for her legacy, which reflects a lot of black women. But tonight, we can celebrate Yvonne's legacy. We can celebrate her contributions, not just in the UK, but in the Caribbean and Africa. That is powerful, isn't it? That is really, really powerful. And more importantly, Yvonne has touched all our lives, basically. We used to joke all the time. I'm not going to share some jokes right now because there's children here, but trust me, we had she enjoyed life to the full. And that's quite important. It's a key message for all of us. In the last week or so, there have been so many of our people in the community have passed away. Neil Flanagan, a 99-year-old Windrush war veteran, passed away a few days ago. Richard Taylor, the father of Damiela Taylor, just died literally 24 hours ago. A close friend of mine, who was a head teacher in Brent, passed away a couple of days ago. And it's a reminder for all of us that we have to leave a legacy for ourselves and for the next generation. Yvonne has left a legacy for the next generation of black women entrepreneurs, would you agree with me? Yes. Of social entrepreneurs, activists, campaigners, and just trying to make a difference for our community. She believed in all of that. And I'm sure if she had the opportunity, she would love to have been a politician. and giving them 2 twos in the House of Parliament. But that's another story. It's another story. But just to conclude, Yancy, I just want to acknowledge Yancy and the UGiveHope team, because actually that team has played a key role. Because you know what, during that time of the pandemic, we will go back to the pandemic again. During the time of the pandemic, we were feeling low, we were feeling depressed, anxiety, we weren't quite sure if we were going to survive. But we created a sense of hope, didn't we? A sense of belief in ourselves. And Yvonne was part of that. When she got involved working with Yancy around the menopause project, it was about giving hope for black women and menopause to be heard, to be understood. And the project that we're having, that's going to come out quite soon in the books on grief, it's about that same story as well. So just to say, actually we should have raised a glass, shouldn't we? We should. Can we just quickly get a glass? We're going to raise a glass to Yvonne. Just get a glass, or fictitiously, symbolically, or whatever way. Yvonne, we love you. Yvonne, you're with the ancestors. We'll never forget you, and your legacy continues. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you very much. All right, so we have one more performance before we finish out this evening. And before this performer, she had Yvonne dancing. I want to tell you dancing. Oh, this was the video, right? She had her dancing. I will say this about Yvonne. After meeting her, the second time I meet her, Yancy was like, Yvonne feel that you don't like her. I say, why Yvonne feel that? She said, well, because she's not sure if it is you're joking or you're serious. I say, let me call Yvonne. So I call Yvonne. Yeah, I call Yvonne on the phone. If it is somebody telling me that they don't like them, they're not sure if I like them, I'm going to reassure you that I like you. I'm not going to go back to Yancy and tell Yancy to tell Yvonne I like you. So I say, I'm going to call Yvonne. So I call Yvonne and say, Yvonne, I really like you. She said, for real? I said, yeah. I said, even though there's harassment every Christmas, they hear one song. One song every Christmas, and the song is called Yvonne. That is the name of the song. The first time she heard the song, she's like, this song is about me? I said, yes, Yvonne, I make crazy write this song about you. You know? So from that day forward, she realized I really like her. You understand? Because I played Yvonne all the time for her. You know, and on another note, Tashini. I remember it was 2022 when we came out of COVID, and over the summer, we provided meals for families in our community for the whole of the summer. So every Monday to Fridays a week, I am in the kitchen cooking 200 meals. Every Monday to Friday, I'm in the kitchen. Every morning I'm waking up. And Tashini, at least 3 times a week, almost sometimes 4 times a week, she is coming on the road with our Georgie bundle to sit down and support me. She would bring whatever it is she take from, where's that thing? She does the mystery shopping, right? She will do her mystery shopping, and whatever it is she get from the mystery shop, she will bring it for me to cook, to give to people. No, serious, you know? And it was one of her many very eccentric qualities, you know, because she's very straightforward, she's a beautiful soul, and we will all miss both of them dearly, you know? So to serenade Yvonne and to serenade Tashini, we have the fantastic, the wonderful, the amazing Lorna G.
How lovely that look. This lovely intimate crowd here for Yvonne. So nice. And I've known Yvonne for many years now, actually, and she's been a big part of my life. I put a medley together because I know so. Yvonne was a fierce protector of black woman, you know? And she knew how to go in the corporate world and talk. And at the same time, she was a dog heart, ghetto woman. You know what I mean? And she could come with both of the things at the same time, man. And that's what I love about Yvonne, yeah? So I'm gonna sing some songs for Yvonne, man. So if you want to dance, you know, you can get up and dance if you want to dance, you know. Last time I sang these songs, Yvonne was there with the crutches. Yeah. You have to celebrate life still. Woo! Yeah. This is Witter. This is for you. There's a land that I have heard about so far across the sea. There's a land that I have heard about so far across the sea. My dreamland would be like heaven to me. To have you on my dreamland would be like heaven to me. We'll get our breakfast from the tree. We'll get our honey from the bees. We'll take a ride on the waterfall. Turn the mic on a little bit. In the waterfall. And surely we'll never die. And surely we'll never die. Oh, what a time that will be. Oh, just you wait and see. Oh, won't you wait. It's up in the morning, slaving for breakfast, so that every man can be. Make it
Yo, get up here.
Hey, get up in the morning, slaving for breakfast, so that every man can be.
Sing.
Make it relax. Darling, she said I was yours to receive. Make it relax. Hey, don't want to end up like Bonnie and make it relax.
Sing it, Donna. Sing it.
After the sound, there must be a calm. You end up in the farm and you're sending a dog. The Israelites, get up in the morning, make it so I'm so that every mouth can be. The Israelites. Yeah. Sing along with me, people.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Lorna G. Fantastic. Yes, sir. That was Lorna G. And that was our final performance of the evening. I would like to take this opportunity, myself, Yanzi, Brian, the UGiveHope family, thank you very much, Patrick, as well. Thank you very much to the Majonzi Fund as well, thank you. We'd like to say thank you all very much for making the effort to come out on this National Day of Reflection, where we reflect on not only the wonderful Yvonne Tashini, but all those who have passed and moved on during COVID, even after COVID, and we will always remember moments like this. And I always say to Yanzi and Brian and anybody that listens to my radio show on Sunday morning, we're here in the present. You can't change nothing from yesterday, and you don't know what you need to do to make a difference tomorrow. So if you have to make a difference, the only time to do that is right now. The only time you have to affect or be a part of something special for somebody else by being kind, by being understanding, by showing a little bit of compassion, the only time that you can do that is right now. So as you leave here this evening, I implore everybody, and I say all the time, you're walking on the street, you jump on the bus, you go on the train, you know it have all kind of characters everywhere. Do not ever take for granted how a simple thing of being kind makes a difference to someone else. It makes a massive difference. So thank you all very much for being here with us on behalf of the UGiveHope Family Efficacy EVA. I want to say thank you to my wonderful sister as well, who has been working hard this evening with us. And to everyone, be safe on your way home, and remember, be kind, be loving, be caring, and most importantly, be yourself.
Yeah. Come on.
Thank you to Karen. To Karen for keeping UGiveHope alive. When we started, Karen decided he's gonna fall into that space, and he's been with us right through. There's nothing he won't do. Thank you, Karen, for keeping hope alive. As Karen says, please, carry on, just be kind. Acts of kindness, the simple acts of kindness go a long way. Please remember today. Please remember Yvonne. Please keep Tasha's family in your prayers. She's left young children behind and grandchildren. Please remember her in your prayers. And thank you everyone for the time. It was amazing. Thank you.